Hello, and welcome back to Jenna Gets Creative. It's Scrawlrbox time, and today we're opening the December box, also known as Scrawlrbox number 52. The featured artist in this box is Mirella Duda, and you can pause the part where I showed the back of her print if you'd like to read her blurb and check out her links. She's not a YouTuber, sadly, but she does have a Facebook page, an Instagram account, and her own website. Sorry if you hear any weird noises in the background. We just had a record-breaking snowstorm on Friday. I'm recording this voiceover late on Sunday night, technically Monday morning. It's past midnight now. We're remaining under a state of emergency status into tomorrow because of road clearing efforts, so we're not allowed to be out on the roads in any sort of vehicle. And it's also snowing again right now. Despite all of that, one of the neighbors seems to think this is an excellent time to clear his driveway with a snowblower. As usual with these Scrawlrbox unboxing videos, I'll be reading the card and giving my commentary on the supplies as I go through them. Then I'll talk about the challenge prompt and the piece I came up with and leave you with any parting thoughts I have at the end of all that. You'll notice in my unboxing portion that I ripped through everything twice to find the menu card and sticker, and they're nowhere to be found. I contacted Scrawlrbox asking for a PDF or image copy of the card, and they obliged, but they are also sending it out to me in the mail, along with a few bonuses, apparently. I'll update you in the next Scrawlrbox video as to what sort of bonuses those might be. I saw one post on Instagram where someone got their missing ruler from this box mailed out to them, and they also received this box's sticker, this box's candy, and a Pilot friction pen from the Pastel Petals box. If they're sending out pens from past boxes, I'd love another Micron PN. Ooh, or the mechanical pencil they sent in Kissy Golden's box, but in an 07 this time instead of the 05 I got. So I can actually use up all of the HB lead I have left over from my student days. But before I get into reading off the card and talking about this box, let me just run through my usual spiel. If you're new here, I'd love it if you would subscribe and turn on notifications. I upload twice a week at minimum, every Tuesday and Thursday, with bonus uploads some weeks. February is shaping up to be a month of bonuses, as I do have collaborations booked now for every Friday of the month. I'm still open to do more collaborations for other days, or farther into the future as well, if you're interested. I do want to do a lot more collaborations throughout the year and beyond, so if you want to collab with me, feel free to get in contact with me anytime. Private messages on Instagram or Twitter are probably your best bet, or if you spot me in the various art-related Discord servers I'm on, feel free to send me a friend request and start chatting with me there as well. If you like this video, don't forget to hit like and leave a comment down below. I love reading your comments, I appreciate the interaction on the video, and I do reply to everyone. Do you subscribe to Scrawlrbox? If so, tell me what you thought of this one. If not, did seeing this unboxing make you want to try it out? Not sponsored, I'm just curious. Also, a reminder that I'm trying to qualify for the YouTube Partner Program as early as I can this year, which means I need to hit 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of total watch time over the last 12 months. In order to celebrate when I qualify, I'll be holding an international giveaway of art supplies and a small original artwork open to my subscribers. If you're interested in getting in on that, make sure you're subscribed to be eligible. Alright, on with the card. The blurb at the top says, "'Tis the season to get shiny and metallic," and this box contains the perfect tools to help you explore a geometric, abstract world and get lost in lines, squares, and shapes. Take inspiration from our featured artist and create wonderful metallic blends and see how the different colors work together and interact. The paper is tough though, so if you want to add a little water to the pencils, give it a try. Scrawler tip, make sure to test both sides of the paper. The different textures will give you different results. The first item on the card is the Derwent Metallic Pencils. Derwent Metallic Pencils blend together beautifully to create vivid and striking effects. These pencils are water soluble, so they're great for creating shimmery watercolor paintings without the mess of traditional paints. They are incredibly easy to blend, so no need to worry about ruining your work with unsightly pencil strokes. You can also use them dry, as they are easy to sharpen and break resistant, which makes them great for layering, adding detail, or creating an iridescent effect. These highly reflective pigments are most effective on dark backgrounds. The suggested retail price is £9.85 for the pack of 6 pencils, which works out to about £1.64 per pencil. As per usual, I will have all the prices down in the description box, along with conversions to US dollars and Canadian dollars, along with a breakdown of value to cost savings calculations for the different subscription packages. I do really like these pencils overall. They're buttery smooth, which is not common with metallic pencil leads, and they do indeed blend well and easily. I never would have guessed without finally reading the card that these are water soluble, so the bit where I showed testing them in the footage today was filmed after I received the info card PDF file in an email from Scrawlrbox, though in hindsight, the barrel shape on these makes sense now. Derwent's regular watercolor pencils are hexagonal like this, and a more standard diameter, rather than the larger rounded barrels of their other pencils, and these metallic pencils look like they're watercolor pencils, but painted gold. I'm not at all impressed with the watercolor payoff on white paper, and on black paper it's non-existent. But I didn't plan to use them that way anyway, so it's all good. We received the colors 2 pewter, 11 green, 13 ice blue, 15 purple, 17 pink, and 20 rose gold. They're all beautiful, but they aren't quite the set I personally would have put together for a 6-pencil sampler of the metallics line. The metallic green isn't a very true green. It's a light aqua, almost turquoise kind of shade. Ice blue is like a faintly blue tinted silver. It isn't blue enough, and it's not very different from the actual silver in this set, the pewter. On my swatch sheet, it looks like this set has 2 silvers. The pink, purple, and rose gold, however, are all perfect and gorgeous. Next up is the Derwent Copper Ruler. Finished with a lovely satin feel, this solid copper 15cm ruler is the perfect companion for your drawing supplies. Being made from solid copper makes this ruler fully recyclable, not that you will ever need to, as it should last a lifetime, and it's also a naturally antibacterial material, so it will stay hygienic by slowing down the growth of germs. It's also corrosion resistant and very strong, so it won't shatter or break when dropped. The estimated value is £4.99, and there's a note that this ruler isn't available for individual sale. You saw when I did my initial swatches before I got the email with the info card, I was looking up prices where I could find them, and I found this exact set of 6 Derwent metallic pencils with this ruler together as a package. When I converted the currency and subtracted the value of the pencils, the math for the price of the ruler worked out to a ridiculous £6.74. So clearly, if you buy the pencils and ruler set out there on Amazon or at an art store, you're getting ripped off. It's a nice ruler, but it's not worth the cost of the set. Find another 6-inch ruler. Since I have it, I'll certainly be using it. I've never owned a metal ruler this size. I like the weight of it and the fact that it has a little hole at one end so I can hang it from a hook. The third item on the list is Faber-Castell metallic markers. These metallic markers are a great addition to the Faber-Castell range. They are suitable for a wide variety of surfaces, such as bright, dark, and colored paper, as well as smooth plastics. That includes plastic transparencies, porcelain, glass, and metal. They are smudge and splash proof, which ensures your work stays neat and tidy during the creative process. There is also no need to pump or shake to use these pens. They're ready to use as soon as you remove the lid. Use these in combination with your metallic pencils to create some stunning metallic effects. The suggested retail price is £4.25 for the 2-pack, and that currently converts to $7.22 Canadian, which is pretty close to their list price on Faber-Castell's Canadian website. When I originally thought I had to research the prices, I found an Amazon listing for a pair of metallic Pitt pens that I thought were the same thing, and they were $16.85 Canadian on Amazon. But these are indeed not Pitt pens. These are from a separate 6-color metallic permanent marker line Faber-Castell has. If you saw my Upcrate unboxing last week, you'll know Upcrate also sent this 2-pack in their December box. Kept that pack sealed for the giveaway and used this pair for both artworks. If you use them on surfaces that can take a little heat, like wood or rock, you can bake your artwork in after using these pens to ensure that it stays waterproof. I don't want to repeat everything I said about these pens, so if you want more, go check out my Upcrate video from Thursday. This pack has a gold and a silver. Finally, we have the paper inclusion, the Clairefontaine Paint-On Black Pad. Clairefontaine Paint-On Black paper is a naturally colored heavyweight paper made from raw materials from sustainably managed forests. It is ideal for a wide variety of techniques and mediums such as gouache and acrylic painting, as well as markers, ink, pastels, pencil, dry media, and collage. This paper also features 2 different textured sides, a textured side and a smooth side, to add different stylized effects to your artwork. Use this diverse paper along with the metallic supplies included in this box to give a dark and striking contrast to your creations. The suggested retail price for this 8-sheet A5 pad is £2.50, and that checks out with the research I did earlier based on a Jackson's Art Supply listing for a 20-sheet A5 pad. I really do like this paper, and I'm happy they're using so much Clairefontaine paper lately. We got the Clairefontaine Crookbook in the Rainbow Renaissance box, and all of the Bockingford watercolor papers they send are also milled at Clairefontaine. Fingers crossed that eventually they'll let us try the infamous Clairefontaine Pastel Mat. The challenge prompt for the month is squared away, and I chose to do a pixel art style Pokemon piece. I considered which Pokemon would look good in the color range I had available, and I settled on Butterfree, as I've seen his sprite done in both blue and purple bodies. I started by laying down a 5mm grid. I lightly sketched Butterfree over the grid and then blocked out shapes to conform to the grid in straight lines. I allowed for diagonals, but I tried to at least make all the shapes look very blocky and simplified. Since I used purple as the main body color, I thought I would use the blue for the highlight shine on his head, but it's such a drastically different shade, I think it looks weird. Other than that, I'm really happy with how the colors worked together. I ended up wanting to leave black gaps between elements of Butterfree's design, but I had sketch lines and some prior metallic pencil coloring to cover over by the time I decided to do that, so I pulled out my Pilot DR Drawing System pen in size 05 from the August box and used that to re-blacken my intentional gap spaces as I went. Overall, I'm happy with how my piece turned out, and I'm really pleased with this box. I'll have all the cost and value calculations and currency conversions down below, but I will say this box does work out to a savings based on the suggested retail prices for all customers, not just UK subscribers who don't pay shipping, or just the 12-month prepay subscribers who get the equivalent of 12 boxes for the price of 11. This was a first-time experience for me with all of the included supplies as well, which is nice. That is indeed the primary reason I subscribe, to try new and different products. And I'm not at all disappointed that I received the same Faber-Castell pens in both my Scrawlrbox and Upcrate December boxes. That just tells me that Faber-Castell was pushing this product to all of the box services, and of course Upcrate's going to do it. They're in Germany. I love Faber-Castell, so I'm glad Scrawlrbox also said yes, and hey, one more item I feel good about sharing that I can put in that upcoming giveaway.